In that case, it's like this. I lit my room on fire. Right, so the two tapestries had gates in front of them, and the gates just suddenly went down, and now parts of them are glowing.
Mine didn't have any gates, but they are glowing now.
Let's go with blue first, the ones with the triangles.
Okie dokie, just one sec. Okay, I am at blue.
Alright, so mine has 3 symbols on the top, 4 in the center, and 2 at the bottom, that are all connected by lines, and then there's one big one in the center.
Okay, I only have one symbol, and it's right in the center.
And it's got, like, a straight line with a curve going up on one side and going down on the other.
Yes.
Alright, so I've got, that's the big one glowing for me, and then on the one side, like on the left side, I've got a smaller triangle, or a smaller diamond with that same symbol in it.
Right, I think I have to describe what my symbol looks like, and then you make it out of all of your little symbols.
Alright. Oh yeah, that's what it is.
My symbol starts with a big old diamond, so like everything else is inside of this big diamond.
Yep.
Right, so there's a big U in the center of the diamond with triangles pointing up on each of the little shafts of the U.
Alright.
Then in the middle of the U, there is a J with a little circle on the tail of the J and a big circle on the top of the J.
Little. Is there a dot in the circle on top of the J?
No dots or anything in any of these shapes.
Alright, so I think I've got it.
Then in the middle of the J, there is that horizontal line with a up tick on the left and a down tick on the right.
So altogether, it looks like a snake person doing the cha-cha while wearing, like, the most flamboyant necklace.
I guess so. It looks more like a top-down view of a scorpion.
Okay, yeah. So wait, the J on the bottom has a circle, or does it have an arrow? Because I've got one with an arrow also.
It's got a little circle on the tail, and the tail points to the right.
Alright, so I think this one's correct. Let's go to the red one then.
Okie dokie.
So, right now, I've got the big circle, and inside of it is, at the bottom, is a circle with an X in it.
Yep, cool. Okay, so going up from the X is a long, straight, vertical line. At the top of the vertical line is another U with small circles on the ends.
Alright.
Intersecting the vertical line about halfway is a horizontal line with two outward facing semicircles, but they haven't been capped.
Right.
So it looks like a lowercase c and a lowercase c facing the wrong way.
The U at the top, does it have, like, a little penis inside it?
Like the vertical line like carries on through the middle of it, yeah.
Alright, so... in that case, it's like this. I lit my room on fire.
It's like color has changed in here. That symbol isn't finished, by the way. There's still another bit to do for it.
Is it another vertical line between the U and the other one, and then, like, a little triangle?
Yeah, that's the one.
Alright, yeah, so I've done that, because the way it's laid out here, it's very different, but you'll see in post.
Right, cool. So, that should be it, I guess.
So, in the center of the room, around the ring and pentagram lit on fire, there's now lava in the ground, and I can select symbols around the pentagram.
Yeah, I've got some glowy symbols here.
What symbols?
Right, so directly in front of the book is like two W's, but kind of like switched up onto their sides.
Yep.
Oh, actually, it could be two X's on top of each other. That's probably an easier way of saying.
Yep, like the greater than and less than symbol meeting halfway.
Yeah.
The pause. That one's glowing?
Excellent. Then to the left of that one is a W with an M on top of it.
Click that one.
I can't click any of these.
No, like I'm asking if I should.
I think so.
One of the lines is burning. Oh, am I gonna have to make this pentagram?
Right, maybe I should tell you what is in the middle of my pentagram.
Right.
So I've got three triangles, like meeting in the center, and then in between two of the triangles, there's just horizontal lines. So it's like as if the triangle has those like sections of the triangle haven't been completed.
Okay. Right. So I feel like we're trying to draw that shape.
Ah, okay. Right, well, I can do that. So, yeah, so you've made like a glowy line between those two symbols, have you?
Yeah, on the far edge, like on the circle around the end.
Okay, yeah, so this is one of those... you have to draw the symbol, I'm guessing, without going over the same line twice, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
In which case, we are going to need to start again.
Already ahead of you.
Excellent. So start with your... above the W and M symbol, there should be another one which is like... I don't know, an X with two triangles on it.
Alright.
So click that one and then go straight over to the one that is on the opposite side, so on the right hand side.
An X with a slash through it.
That's the one.
Alright.
Now go to the one that is just above that one.
An X with like... or two triangles kissing, let's call it that.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Alright, next.
Now you want to go down to W and M.
Bing. Alright.
Across to the two X's on top of each other.
Alright.
Then head straight north. It looks like a little bit like a cloud with a thunderbolt underneath it.
Got it.
Then go up the one that's next to that. It looks a little bit like a fish.
Fish. Alright.
And then fire straight on over to, it looks like an eye with a line going through it.
Scarface.
Oh, Scarface, yeah, that'll do.
My door's open.
Excellent, mine's not, I'm terrified.
So I'm at a staircase, going one side goes up the staircase, going up the other leads to a book with a lever. Already 3 of my children have perished.
You may need to pull that lever to let me out, I think.
I cannot understand these unfortunate events keep pestering my family. The death of our ill-harmed youngest Charlotte had such an impact on my dear Lenora, especially so short after the gift of birth of my second son Philip. But maybe it was also a relief. For 3 long years, Lorena had kept watch over the small, sickly girl, and every day I saw a piece of that strong, lovely woman I fell in love with wither and die. It only became worse when Philip became ill with that devil's fire. Seeing his skin plaster with red, bloody blisters was not as hard as seeing one of his psychotic episodes. To this day, he keeps following me in my nightmare. And now, my hardship is at a peak. Since last month, my only surviving heir...
Did anything happen when you pulled that lever?
Still reading the book. Jan died during that horrendous bloodshed. Lorena does not talk to me anymore. In her grief, she locked herself up in the rooms and only let out 2 daughters. Her lady, in waiting, and her maids in. I'm afraid I will lose her forever if she is not letting me in soon. That hurts me even more since I need her at my side. Not only as a king, but as a grieving husband too. I proved to her I cared as deeply for my offspring as she did. I asked the castle architect to build special relic rooms in our catacombs. So we can wait and honor our children together. I just hope it is not too late to be forgiven.